let's do a February TBR, stuff I want to read this month. So, first on the list is The Burning God, which is book 3 of the Poppy War series. I absolutely loved book 1. Book 2 was kind of like whatever, but when you got to the end, like you had to read book 3. And so I am maybe like a quarter of the way through it right now. And so far it is good. I haven't gotten bored yet. I feel like things are moving quickly. Hopefully we don't get another like really boring stretch like I felt book 2 had. So I really have high hopes that book 3 is going to be awesome and allow me to recommend the trilogy to everybody, because book 1 was so good. Book 2, man, I was like not into it. And so I really have high hopes. I'm really hoping that book 3 makes up for book 2 and it all rounds out really nicely. Okay, so book number 2 is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandanna, and I am in love with this book. I'm over 50% right now, and it is just so sweet and cozy, and I'm totally in love. It's fun. It's a fun read. I'm having so much fun and I'm getting through it really quickly. I'm just totally in love with this book. So anyway, it's about this woman who is a witch and she goes to tutor these 3 young witches who are not really super great with their powers. So they need to learn how to control their powers. They need to learn to love their powers. And there's a little bit of like a love story in there as well. It's just such a cozy, sweet little book. I'm like so in love with it. I don't even know like the last time I read such a like fun book. But anyway, so because I'm reading this book by Sangu Mandanna, I had to go look into her other books. And so another book on my list is something else by her. It's called Kiki, Kallira Breaks a Kingdom. And this book here looks like it's about I guess she's a girl. Maybe she's a teenager. She has a lot of anxiety and she's an artist. She likes to draw and stuff. And so eventually these sketchbooks like start to come to life. It's supposed to have like Hindu mythology and like characters and stuff like that in it. But anyway, she has to like learn how to, I guess, manage her anxiety to like defeat these monsters that have come to life essentially. So that sounds fun, but I am kind of worried because it's like a YA, it's like a middle grade kind of book. I'm not sure if it's going to be the best read for an adult. You know, I've had issues with like YA stuff before not being like super what I wanted to be reading, but I really like the author. So we're going to give it a try and see how it goes. Okay, and the last book on my list is called Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree, and I've seen this like on TikTok a lot, and this one is supposed to be about like an orc who decided to open up like a coffee shop, and so it's got like all these like like mythical like D&D type characters, but maybe a little bit more like cozy and wholesome. I think there's supposed to be like a little bit of romance in there too. We'll see how it goes. I just wanted something a little bit cozy. Like today's a beautiful like foggy day, like here in the winter months when it's like cloudy every single day. I want something a little bit cozy, so hopefully that book pays off. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't have a ton of books on my TBR. I read 7 last month, and that felt like a lot more than I thought I could have gotten through. So to leave it at like 4 books for this month, plus it's kind of a quick month, I feel like that's probably a little bit reasonable. Hopefully I'll be able to include more than that, but those are the 4 that I really like definitely want to get to. So anyway, yeah, that's the video. That's my TBR. Let me know what you guys have planned to read for February. If you've read any of these books that I've mentioned and whether or not you like them, let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching.